For those of you who were asking when will we get the spring sale, the time is now. Also, we are going to get a new bonus week. Let's talk about it. Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So the spring sale is finally here. So basically the following fan favorite consumable items are 30% off during the sale. So basically we're talking about replay badges, respect tokens, artifact XP packs, and seals of completions and seals of preservations. A replay badge is probably the best item of the bunch. It's an item that people often ask when will we get the sales on the replay badges. Now we do have such a sale. So the US Spring Sale begins at 4 a.m. Pacific Time on May 12, 2022, and it will end at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on May 18, 2022. You can see also here the European Spring Sale begins at 4 a.m. GMT on May 12, 2022, and ends at 11:59 GMT on May 18, 2022. And the bonus week this week will be a bonus week with the Medal Part 1 and Medal Part 2. So it's going to be an episode spotlight for those two episodes. So this week from Thursday, May 12, 2022, all the way through Wednesday, May 18, 2022, all players will enjoy double source marks when completing instanced or mission content in Medal Part 1 and Medal Part 2. And you will also get 50% discount on the Medal Part 1 and Medal Part 2 gear at the vendors. It is only the gear that is 50% off, not the auras, not the materials, not the accessories. Only the gear will be 50% off. And I can already hear you ask, but I thought the spring seasonal was the next event. I thought we were not going to get a bonus week. I thought we were getting the spring seasonal event. Sadly, we are getting a bonus week instead of the spring seasonal. I will explain why in just a minute. But before we do that, there is the May survey. I'm sure a lot of you guys would like to see that. There is a survey that we get once in a while in DCUO. So right now we have the May survey that you can go and fill out. If you want to be able to give your feedback to the devs and let them know what you like about the game or what you don't like about the game, go fill out the May survey. Sadly, there is no guarantee that they will listen to our feedback, but if we don't give them our feedback, they'll never know what we like or what we do not like about the game or about the direction that the game is taking. So go fill out the May survey. I will put a link to the survey in the description down below. And if we take a quick look at the current and upcoming events and content, so you can see this week we are getting the episode spotlight, Medal Part 1 and Medal Part 2. We are getting the spring sale. But if you notice, you'll see that for the spring event and also for the Dark Knights Elite Plus, it is to be determined. TBD, that's what it means, to be determined. Why, oh why is it to be determined? Sadly, there seems to be some login issue and they don't seem to be able to fix those issues. Sadly, I have to plead guilty to that. I'm pretty much the one who flagged that issue. On the forums, I started the thread where I mentioned that I could not log into the game, into the test server because of the new update. And it turns out that I wasn't the only one. So we tried with Meps to figure out what the issue was, and we just could not do it just yet. Full disclosure, I am not a dev. But it did give me my first opportunity to be able to talk one-on-one on maps in like forever. So I was pretty grateful for that. Sadly, the bad news is that we were not able to find what causes the issue. And if it was just me, we would have said, screw that. Multiverse will not be able to play the content on PC and that's it. Sadly, it would seem that there are other people who did have some issues with the new update and who could not log into the test server. So sadly, until they can fix the login issue on the test server, we are not going to get the update on the live server, it would seem. So that's why they put to be determined. If they fix the issue tomorrow, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get the spring seasonal tomorrow. But if it takes them one more week to fix the issue, then sadly, we will have to wait one more week for the spring seasonal. It's sad, but that's how it is. Although if you guys want to help us get the spring seasonal as soon as possible, Meps did call for help on the forums. Basically, he's asking people to go to the test server and try to log in. You can see the instruction that Meps posted. I posted 2 sets of instructions. So try to follow those instructions and see if you can find some issues. If you can log in fine at the test server, I guess you could probably let them know I'm fine, there's no issues. But if you do have some issues, Maps does show the steps to do. If you do run into some issues to try to log in to the test server, try to tell them those issues when you log in and all that good stuff, and hopefully it will help the devs try to fix the Spring Seasonal so that we can get it as soon as possible. I will put a link to the test server sections on the forums in the description down below. So if you guys want to go help and help us get us the Spring Seasonal as soon as we can, now you can. So if you were wondering why we don't have the Spring Seasonal just yet, now you know.